My name is Jerome Rackley. I'm a student here at MCC in the Broadcast Media program. I was born and raised here in Meridian, and by the time we got to Meridian High School, there were 2 junior highs in town, Cape Griffin and Northwest. So I met a lot of new kids that I hadn't seen for the first 9 years of my educational life. There, made a lot of lifelong friends. Played baseball, but not on the school team because I had to work after school at my dad's shop. But I played in the summer rec league, and also used to spin records and sell tapes to make money. Went to school and went to work. Started working at 15. So I started flipping burgers at Wendy's. That actually got me, I ain't gonna say out of trouble, but gave me more to do. So I was doing less hanging out, because a lot of fellas I were hanging out with when I started working, they started getting into trouble afterward. So I guess I was on the course of education and work and being responsible, because by the time I had my first job at 15, I had to pay the water bill at home, buy my school clothes, and something else my mom had me to do. And I used to think it was she didn't want me having fun. She was teaching me to be responsible, but I had no idea that what was happening. Back then, it's like we didn't have a lot of recruits show up on campus. Your counselor, when you went to your counselor to prepare your schedule, they would ask you a question. Are you planning to go to college or not? If you were, they set you on a set of courses that you took. So of course I knew I had to go to college because my father told me I couldn't join the Marines. So he was a Marine veteran, Vietnam. Of course I wanted to do the same thing. He said, no, sir. You'll go to school and you'll do 4 years, and by then you'll figure out where you should go from there. Initially, when I first got out of high school, I traveled right over to Jackson State. I was there all of 10 minutes. I got inside the dorm room with my bags and realized I did not want to be here. So I came back home, came to MCC, and did my first year was undecided. Then Mr. Gaines Crawford, I remember I met him in high school, came to talk to our economics class. So I found the program of banking and finance in the catalog and enrolled. I got in that program and excelled because during the 1990 DECA competition in Jackson, I won first place in the state of Mississippi for human resource management decision making, dealing with people. So I found that I was pretty good with dealing with people. I just pretty much used common sense approach. One of my old administrators from Meridian High School thought I would be good for being a PE coach. He said, all you gotta do is take them out, make sure they're safe, make sure they have a good time. Okay, sounds easy enough. But the big part, the kicker part wasn't when I got out there with them, I got to play with them too. So the small kids, all you gotta do is turn them loose, keep them safe. But the big ones, you know, throwing the football, throwing balls with them, teach them a little bit about sports. I was into that because that actually led into coaching. So I did elementary coaching for about 10 years. So in the middle of that 10, we coached junior high football and baseball at Meridian High School. Every 5 years, you have to renew your educator's license. So you can either do CEUs, which take 1 million years to do. I just come and take 6 hours at MCC. So I came up, you know, looking for 6 hours to take, and I was in the catalog and I saw media production. And my eyes got big. When I first got to campus, I started recognizing so many familiar faces. A lot of the kids that I taught at elementary were here at MCC. Now the funniest part, the rec program I was in, there's several there too. So the kicker I get out of the whole thing is when I graduate with a couple of kids that I taught in school. But we used to tell them, you could be all you want to be. We used to encourage the kids to go to college. So in some parts, they see you doing the things that you told them, you know, were possible that you could do. I just like having a good time, you know, crack a joke or two. Life is too short to be a stick in the mud. So I actually found that I'm a better student at 54 than I was at 21. I made the president's list and I wasn't even trying. A lot of people, all they need is a chance. So I'm very appreciative of the chance that I got from MCC, but a lot of my greatest moments through my life have come either at MCC or from the experience that I got from going to school here.